Are you going to take the TOEFL test in the near future? Well, if you are, let's find out whether you can answer the question from last weekend's test. Hi there, my name's Chi. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, let's talk about last Saturday's TOEFL tests. There were actually two tests on last Saturday, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. But don't worry, the questions were not difficult for neither of those tests. They were both about very familiar topics. So let's take a look at a question from the morning test. It talks about TV. It asks you whether TV is a great entertainment option. Now, please listen to my response. While you're listening, try to pay attention to the opinion I gave and also try to remember the two reasons as well as how I developed the reasons completely. Ready? Let's get started. Honestly, I kind of have mixed feelings about this idea. On one hand, I do think that TV is a great entertainment option because there are so many programs on TV, such as variety shows like the Saturday Night Live or like talk shows such as the Ellen DeGeneres Show. I mean, when I watch those programs, I just laugh really hard and I can easily forget about the troubles or stress. However, on the other hand, I just don't feel TV could be a great entertainment option sometimes. Well, this is because there is too much violence on TV. Like in a show or in a movie, we can easily see explosions, we can see people shooting each other, and that much violence can easily cause anxiety. So because of these two reasons, I have mixed feelings. All right, so 47 seconds. Now let's talk about my opinion first. Did I say agree with the statement or was I against the statement? Actually, I was both. I agreed for one part, but for the other part, I disagreed. Well, this is perfectly okay, especially when you couldn't come up with two reasons at the same time. Try to say, I have mixed feelings about this idea. That means I like it, but at the same time, I dislike it as well. So my first reason why I like it, because there are so many programs, such as important phrases, variety shows, in Chinese, 综艺节目. And I gave an example, Saturday Night Live, 周六夜现场. You know, it's a show that has performance, that has comedy in it. It's very funny. You should watch it. And then as I talk shows, in Chinese, 脱口秀, I gave a specific example called the Ellen DeGeneres Show. Ellen DeGeneres is a very famous and funny comedian. And then you can, if you want, you can also mention reality shows, 真人秀. For example, like The Voice or like Keep Up with the Kardashians. Those are reality shows. So because of those many programs, you know, especially programs that can make me laugh, I can easily forget about my trouble and stress. All right, so that was the reason why I like TV, why I think it's a great entertainment option. But on the other hand, I also mentioned the problems. The problem would be violence. In Chinese, 暴力. So I gave specific examples. For example, like in some shows, we can see explosions, like cars got on fire and then boom, explosion happened. So because of those violent scenes, it may cause anxiety. Makes people feel like anxious, kind of nervous, they're kind of stressed. They're not relaxed anymore. So those are the phrases that you should use when answer this question. All right, so that was the question from the morning. Now let's talk about the question from the afternoon. Very easy question. It's actually the same as TPO 42. So if you practice TPO 42 before your test, you should find this question very easy. It says whether children or you should grow up in a small town or a big city. Now please listen to my simple response and try to pay attention to the opinion, the reasons, and my development. Ready? Let's get started. Honestly, I think children should grow up in big cities. First off, there is better healthcare in big cities. This is because there are more hospitals, there are more clinics, and the hospitals and clinics have more and better equipments. They have better learned staff members. So if children get sick, they can easily get treated and recover very soon. Besides, they should grow up in big cities because there are a lot of different entertainment options. This is because they have so many different places to go to during the weekend, such as the amusement parks or like different festivals during the weekends. So by growing up in a big city, they can definitely have a lot of fun. Therefore, I think it's better to grow up in a big city. All right, 44 seconds. Now let's recap my idea and also, review some important phrases. The first reason I said it's better to grow up in a big city is because of the healthcare, better healthcare. Or you can say better medical service. In Chinese, 更好的医疗系统。So I gave specific explanation. I said, there are more hospitals, more clinics. They have better equipment. And also the staff members, like the doctors, like the nurses, they are well learned. That means they have a lot of knowledge about medicine. And another reason people should grow up in big city is because there are lots of entertainment options. Option means choices. So for example, you can go to amusement park. Amusement park means 主题公园, like the Disney, right? Or like the Universal Studios. Or sometimes you have music festival, like I wrote down here, called Jazz Festival. So again, these phrases are very useful. You should use them when answer this question. All right, so these are the questions from last Saturday's test. All right, so now after listening to my sample responses, I think you have a better idea about what you should say. And also by using these phrases, I'm sure you can give your own response. But remember, keep practicing until you can speak it fluently. All right, that's it for now. Until next time, please take care of yourself and each other. See ya.